Hi scientists, it's Adam.
And Amber, and welcome back to another demo of the week.
Today we're going to talk about polarity and geometry, which are two of the most important characteristics that we use to classify different molecules.
Polarity is the uneven distribution of charges within a molecule. This creates areas that are more negative and others that are more positive. The geometry of a molecule is its three-dimensional structure, which often impacts the polarity.
Here we have two butyrates with two different solutions. The first is hexanes, and the colored one is water. Water is a polar molecule mainly due to the differences in electronegativity between the hydrogen and oxygen atom within its structure.
Oxygen is a much more electronegative atom than hydrogen. That means in our water molecule, the oxygen is going to pull more of the partial negative charge and leave the hydrogens with a partial positive charge. It has a bent structure, which means that on one side we have our partial negative oxygen, and on our other we have the partial positive hydrogens.
Our other solution is hexanes. Hexanes is an organic compound composed of solely carbon and hydrogen bonds, which have very similar electronegativities. Hexanes also has a bent structure, but due to its similar electronegativities, is still nonpolar. To demonstrate polarity, we're going to charge a glass stir rod with static electricity and see how the solutions react to it.
When we put the glass stir rod next to the hexanes, we can see that the solution does not change its path at all, almost like nothing happened.
As we bring the rod close to the water, we can see how the polar water molecules interact with the electrically charged rod.
The negative atoms of the water repel the electricity from the rod, while the positive hydrogens are attracted to it, causing the liquid to get closer to the rod, but not too close to actually touch it. Isn't this kind of like how magnets work?
Exactly. You put the north end of two different magnets and hold them together, they repel.
But when you put the opposite sides of those two magnets together, they attract. Kind of like how our negative oxygen atoms repelled the negative charge from our electricity, while the positive hydrogens attracted it.
And hexanes didn't react with electricity at all because there are no polar charges within the molecule to attract or repel the positive and negative charges of electricity.
It's pretty cool how some tiny little molecules can push each other around like that. Well, thanks for staying and learning about polarity and geometry with us, and we'll see you next week in another demo of the week.